Selling on online marketplace. The first things we need to identify is who's your clients. And this is a question a lot of people getting wrong. I just want to ask you guys a question. For example, our category is toys. And who's your client if you're selling this product on Amazon? Give you some choice. Firstly is child. And secondly is parent. And which one are you going to choose? So before we get into this question, we can discussing more about clients and consumer. So who is client, who is consumer? So consumer is the one that who use your product, and the client is the one that who's paying you. So carry this mindset, and then back to our question: if you're gonna sell product on online marketplace, for example, Amazon, who's your client? So who's the one that paying you? It's not child, it's not parent, and it is Amazon. So your client is Amazon. So because even though your product is your parent pay for it, but Amazon collect money for you and you get paid by Amazon. So Amazon is your client. So back to this question, and if you're selling that on Amazon online marketplace, which is Amazon, who's your client? The answer is Amazon, because that is who you get paid from. For this case, and I will say child is the consumer and parent is Amazon's client. And your client is the mindset is like if you're thinking about like the client first mindset and you're serving Amazon, not the parent. This is how you're gonna build a good client relationship with Amazon. You need to know like what the client is looking for. Like for Amazon, they are looking for a good customer satisfaction. So what you're gonna do is you need to provide a product. Firstly, good quality. That's why the customer can leave a good review. And secondly, lower price, because this is what Amazon always saying that they want to optimize the price. And secondly is revenue. And if you're going to serve Amazon as a vendor, and you have to make sure your client is making money. So as for the revenue, thinking about that way, because Amazon is like a digital real estate, and each spot they give it to you is a spot that they're going to get revenue from. So the next step is thinking about like what is the revenue you're going to generate for that stop. So the things I'm thinking about is firstly is commission, because every product is sell, they get a commission. This is how their revenue. And secondly is their FBA fees. Because if you send the product to Amazon FBA, and they are the one that are handling storage and customer service and fulfillment for you. So every unit you sell and they're making money from that. So all those things they are getting from sales. Another very important part is advertisement, which is ad cost. In order to enable them to get money from it, you have to make sure someone click your product, because Amazon ad is a pay-per-click game. So if you only show your product, no one click it, they're not getting the money. So that's very important to know that if you want to make your client happy, which means you make their customer happy, you make sure they're making money, and you have to follow those rules. And lastly, which is also important and sometimes getting ignored, is compliance. That's why we heard a lot of Amazon sellers complaining, oh, why they close our listing down, why they close our account down, we're not doing anything wrong. The reason why is they want to eliminate their risk about they are getting in trouble. So for example, if your product getting sued by either the competitors or someone that's major brands about trademark, etc. And the first things Amazon going to do is close down your listing first. And then they do the investigation. The reason why is they don't want to get into the trouble about they're going to pay a lot of legal fees to solve the issue. So if you know that, so make sure, and when you sell product on the platform, and avoid certain possibility that you're going to get sued. And also not intentionally doing something that you don't want to get caught. So I think that is the three things you have to keep in mind about Amazon as your client. And then what your client's looking for is what the direction that you're supposed to working on. So lastly, and we're going to talking about the reviews, because review is the most Amazon clients they're looking for. They buy the product from the brand they didn't know, but they're still buying it because they trust all those product review. So if you're going to sell product online, and you have to make sure your product get a good review, but not cheating on review. So the way that we're doing it, and then the way that like I suggest most people do it, is register for the wine program for the new product launch, and you can get review very quickly. And then after that, if your product is good, then you can get organic reviews and very quickly. Because a couple of years ago, and Amazon changed the rule that you can submit the rating without writing anything. So like since that rule has been changed, and then we can see that there's not a problem about new products getting reviews at a short period of time because people don't have to submit the comments. So don't cheat on review. Like follow Surgeon for young for more Amazon coaching.